Hey YouTube, how you doing? Destroyer here, and I've had a little bit of time to review the new hero, the Artful Assassin, our Qiu, I guess, Yuelan. It's hard for me to pronounce that. Qiu Yuelan? Yes, that's how you pronounce it. I just got credibility back. So I want to talk a little bit about some of her skills and how to use them. Like the first skill I like right now is this skill, and it's called Blinding Slice. And what this does is it marks your enemy, which is pretty good, and allows to deal, a little bit of extra damage to them, and that extra damage ignores physical defense. So that's what's good about that first attack. But the main thing is that it marks the enemy. And along with her third skill, real quick, Stunning Strike, if you've already used the first skill, Blinding Slice, and then you use the second skill, Stunning Strike, you can get a stun off. Now if that third skill's level 4, you can get a stun off. I think it's about a second and a half, or second and a quarter. This is really beneficial with her. And sorry a little bit about the lag. I don't know what is happening a little bit today. It's just been a lot of lag from GameLoft's side. So anyways, I'm gonna start coming in, and hopefully we'll get some creep blocks and get the kills with her. Also, she has this Doppleganger skill, which I'm gonna leave this up for a second so you can see it. The Doppleganger skill does a lot of damage with her ulti, so she can have up to a couple Doppelgangers after level 6. Usually you can have 2 or 3 on the board at the same time. Is one way that she stays pretty competitive with others with this Doppelganger. Now, let's see, that was the slicing, that slice as you saw. Now, you don't get to see the mark, the mark happens and stays there for, I don't know how long. It basically doesn't even tell us. But the mark stays there for a little while. I'm pretty sure like 10 seconds, kind of like Assassin's Mark. So I'm going to come in here. Just start doing, getting these last hits, as we were talking about before. And she is full attack. I don't think wow, this lag. I don't think attack speed's really good with her at the moment. And the reason I suggest that is because she starts out with a pretty low non-aggressive attack speed. So she's gonna be more of a piercing hero, kind of like well, since this is here. Oh wow, it just floated away from me, really? Yeah, it did. Okay, well, since again, hopefully I get this Doppelganger skill up in a second, but you can see she just used her Doppelganger skill as well. And the Doppelganger skill does a percentage of attacks, which is pretty cool. I'm only level 2. It looks like they're pushing pretty hard up this way. So I don't want to get caught by this other Doppelganger, but I'm so out-leveled. So it looks like she's crossing. I am going to come in and get this one. So we're going to come in, get that, and I got to back up. I need to go help my folks over here. Get out my third skill, which just allows me to do that Doppelganger as we talked about. And you can use that Doppelganger to kind of blink in on people, as well as this third skill. This third skill, as you can see, that gives me a range where I can just jump in and blink on a couple of people, which is pretty neat. See, she kind of threw her doppelganger out there, so I'm going to back away from these guys because they're wanting me. Ah, here we go. Ah, good stun there. Not so. I'm going to cross over. Now, I am still debating, because right now the talent set that I have on for this hero, I am still debating between if it's better for her to have the attack support talent set, or a fighter support talent set, or if it's better for her to have a fighter guardian talent set. So I'm still debating on which talent set I really like to use with her, but at the moment I do have fighter guardian talent set on with her. So we're going to come up, I'm going to level up this third skill because it just increases the slow of her stuff tremendously. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and come over here. Now, I suggest not engaging maybe with her until later game. Because she's just a straight attack hero. But we have an outnumbered advantage here, and I'm gonna hopefully... Oh wow, I accidentally used my blink. I'm gonna blink into this, come in, use my doppelganger to slow her a little bit more. And we're just gonna sit here and tear up her... Actually, my doppelganger killed her, which is pretty neat, so... Alright, I'm gonna level up this first skill now again. And just to give y'all a quick recap, this is what the first skill does, and here's what the third skill does. Now, like I said, if you looked on the activation of the third skill, this will allow you to do a stun. Now you have to use stun, blinding slice to initiate that stun. So kind of like with a couple heroes, you know, especially with Assassin, this is our Nomad is a good way to put it. He uses his slide, you know, before he can get his heal off of his ulti, he has to use that third skill to have them marked. Let's see how my teammates are doing over there. They look like they're doing pretty well. He's over here just eating away. I'm gonna cross with him. I'm just gonna stay here. We're gonna just watch for a second. See if we can get. Here we. Oh no! Oh, there she was. Shucks. Okay, there he is, and we're gonna come in on this. I'm gonna blink in, get the slow in on him, use my doppelganger right away, and then I'm just gonna pop him with my first skill to KS that. This will give me, you know, that extra, my ulti, which I need right now. We'll come in on him too. Go ahead, get that slow in, got the stun, use my ulti to initiate the kill. And as you saw, I'm going to talk about my ulti real quick. It's called the Ultimate Rush, and you can rush almost, I've noticed, up to 15 yards with her, which is phenomenal. So if you're in sight of them, you can rush into them. That's what's pretty cool. And I mean your sight range, so where you can see in the cloud, not where your allies can see. This is pretty cool. Like I said, you can do a lot of damage yourself, almost up to 300 damage yourself, and each doppelganger can do, you know, upwards of maybe 150 by each other. So you can have those 3 doppelgangers on the board, and your ulti can do, you know, almost 900, if not more. If you're full build, I bet you can exceed 1200 with that attack. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a face breaker here, and we're gonna get in doing some more damage on these people. And like I said before, sorry about the lag. I'm gonna go ahead and pick these up. Okay, guys, I'm back with it, and I'm trying to do a couple more things. I figured out exactly what was lagging me, so the lag should be a much better now, and I shouldn't have as much trouble. So I'm going to go ahead and port in on the Cicidrix and see if I can give him a little help. There he is. If I can slow him with my Doppleganger, which is going to do some damage, I'm going to come in, blinding slice, use this, 3 Doppelgangers, and I didn't even have time to do my ulti before I killed Dresnor there. And it's funny that Dresnor actually had the advantage. He didn't initiate his ulti well enough. So that's kind of confusing me. That's why he probably could have got the stun off. So we're going to come in here, get my Doppelganger out there. Now, one thing I want to tell you about your Doppelgangers real quick is it does a percentage of your overall attack. So I'm going to hold this up for a second so y'all can read it. Now, like I said, 20% of your overall attack, and it does your attack speed as well. So the only thing bad about it when you initiate a Doppelganger is that they can see, they don't target the Doppelganger. The Doppelganger just does the extra damage, which is kind of a little bit crazy. Also, how you get that, 3rd and 4th Doppelganger out there, I do want to talk a little bit about this. It's part of your ulti skill. So if you look at the passive, when I use my first skill, my Blinding Strike, it's going to put a Doppelganger out there. That's what's cool about it. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to blink in, use my first skill, then use my ulti to just tear this guy apart, blink out, so I don't get stunned by that Jambra, and I get away just in time. So this is a good way to skill the new hero, I believe, but I'm going to keep doing a couple tests with her because I don't have a build that circulates just for her yet. So we'll just go ahead and stack damage. Like I said, she's not meant as a attack speed hero. She's meant as a hero that's going to do a lot of damage just by stacking physical damage, physical attack. So I'm going to come around here, see if we can get behind this Vigilus. And we'll see how she does against Vigilus. Or Gorvis. I don't know why I keep saying Vigilus, but here we go. We're just going to walk up to her. Actually, I'm going to blink in there if I can use my... Come on, baby. Where you at? Yes, come on. You can blink in there. Yes, there we go. Use my Doppelganger, use my first skill, and bam! She didn't make it in time. Wow. Good skill there. She's not as... The only thing I don't like about those Doppelgangers against the... against Molten Lord is that her snake could tear this new hero apart. And the new hero is actually pretty squishy. It's not super not squishy, so. And we have a lot of people quitting. Why is this? So anyways, I really like this new hero a lot. We're just gonna push mid. And I believe you can use your Doppelgangers on the towers as well. So we're going to throw my... I'm going to come in on Vigilus here. Use my first skill, use my third one. Use my ulti to get in there and do all that damage. Now as you saw, my Doppelganger did take all that tower damage as well. And if y'all are having trouble fighting against the new hero and you want to know which hero is which, let me come in and show you on these creeps up here. We're gonna jump up here and we're gonna pop over, and if you see that the Doppelganger, which is the one right here, has a lot less HP than mine. So when you're fighting against that Doppelganger, you see it has only 2 bars, 3 bars max, and I'll have a lot more bars. So that's how you can tell which one's it. So we're gonna come in. Looks like they buffed Cyclops pretty well, which I'm excited about. So I am gonna come in, do my slice on this guy. Kaboom, boom, and she is gone. I am gonna back away now. Actually, I'm gonna come in on this Vigilos, do my rush, and get the kill again. So we're gonna finish this. Good job by my team there, and taking the tower. So I'm going to level up my Doppleganger skill because that is just what the other hero is doing. She's leveled up her Doppleganger skill to do a lot of damage with her Doppelgangers, so I'm going to get into that. And I kind of want to show you this extended rush with this new hero. So in 30 seconds, I'll show y'all. See, there's Jambra. Okay, so Cedrix has pulled a few people out. Maybe I can get in there and do it. Okay, here's the new hero. I still can't do it. I might have to rush in the tower just to show y'all how extended her rush can be. And I'm just gonna extend in there. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to extend in here, and you saw how far that rush was, right? That rush was intense and can go pretty damaging as well. You know what, guys? I just died. Got my only death just to show you all that. I just want to make sure that's clarified. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour it in on my newts here. And we're going to finish it. So as you saw, you do have extended rush. That's why it's called the ultimate rush. So if somebody blinks away, it is a good reason to use that skill to slide in there and get them. So everybody out there, thanks for watching. I hope this video helps you understand the new hero just a little bit more. I will be coming out with, you know, an in-game build for her, as well as some more gameplay videos. I'd like to test her a little bit more on 3s, but hopefully this helps you with her a lot, and try her out. That's what I say, and I'll see y'all in the Battle of Herodon. See you out there. Destroy her out.